Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place of calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Billies our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Billies, yeah. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Billies our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Billies, yeah. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Billies our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Billies, yeah. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies. Wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Billies our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that another day is here. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place so calling WUB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is a show my people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah, yeah, yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes, WUB. And all the things that must happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better, we got to unite. Billies, yeah. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place your calling WUB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. Look and tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's not so it no matter even if you're at home. Just call in, WUB. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Another day is here. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billies, wake up, Billies. Voice of opinion and place no calling WUB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show my people.
Good morning, Belize. Welcome to the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes for today, Tuesday, the 18th of November 2025. Wherever you are, we hope that your Tuesday morning is getting off to a beautiful start. I'm Mose, Hyde, and my voice is a bit different this morning. Please understand it. Did a little overtime yesterday and last night, so you'll have to bear with me this morning. This is the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, Belize's premier morning conversation, getting started here on Creme Radio and on XTV. We want to welcome everybody to the house, listening on Creme Radio, watching us on XTV, of course. Those getting us via apps, as well as those getting us via social media streams and via simulcast coverage. We hope that this morning you have great health, your energy level is high, your vibration is positive, and that you have enough space and flexibility for not only there, but for good day with way by calling in and being here, spending quality time with the WUB this morning. We are going to get started as we do every weekday morning with a bit of the morning news, but before that, we turn to the National Met Service to find out what kind of weather we can expect. Forecaster Christopher Gonzalez is going to do the honors this morning.
Generally fair weather prevails over the country, and in the 24-hour forecast, skies will be sunny with a few cloudy spells today and then partly cloudy tonight. Showers, if any, will be isolated, with a few more expected over the south for tonight. And then high temperatures will reach around 86 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 89 inland, and then 79 in the hills. Then for tonight, low temperatures will reach around 78 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 70 inland, and then 67 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots, with sea conditions being slight. And then high tides occur at 9:17 this morning and at 8:26 this evening. Low tides at 2:34 this afternoon and then at 3:48 tomorrow morning. The moon will set at 4:07 this evening and then rise at 5:26 tomorrow morning, while sunset is at 5:16 this evening and sunrise at 5:59 tomorrow morning. And now for the extended forecast. There will be cloudy spells with a few showers or isolated thunderstorms developing mostly over the south on Wednesday, and then mostly over northern and some coastal areas on Wednesday night. Next, we have the sargassum update. Satellite data suggested a few small sargassum mats continue to linger near the coast of Belize. The forecast suggests that these mats will drift generally southward, parallel to the coast during the coming days. However, overall impacts are expected to remain minimal. And finally, for the tropical weather outlook. tropical cyclone formation is not expected near the country of Belize or in the region during the next couple days. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989, Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
The morning news. There are reports that Prime Minister John Bisenyo went into a meeting Friday with officials from the Embassy of the United States in Belize. Further reports suggest that the discussion centered on concerns regarding actions of Minister of Agriculture Jose Mai. It is expected that as a result the minister would be backbenched, that is, he would be removed from cabinet and returned to the House of Representatives as a regular member. We have now confirmed that Mai tendered his resignation to the Prime Minister on Monday. Mai has recently been dogged by serious allegations which he has vehemently denied. You will recall a media blog from Quintana Roo alleging his involvement with criminal elements that side. In some instances, the former leader of the opposition, Mose tried to put forward some claims during the House meetings, but he was shut down each time. It is expected that any change in relation to Mai will be announced this week, along with the final cabinet reassignments, given the refusal of Minister Henry Usher to accept the Home Affairs and Enterprise portfolios. An announcement was expected yesterday, but the PM is taken up with the 3-day visit of the Duchess of Edinburgh. We can confirm that Minister Oscar Mira is now over at Home Affairs, and Minister Florence Marin Jr. has returned to his previous role as Minister of National Defense and Border Security. It was Marin who was to take over public service, but as we reported last week, Usher expressed preference to retain his current portfolios. Now that a new minister, Now that a new Minister of Home Affairs has taken over, Honorable Oscar Mira has hinted at one potential change in the ministry. Currently holding the post of CEO is Cheryl Carr-Saldiva, and Mira yesterday suggested that is on the review. We ask if the same can be expected in relation to the Commissioner of Police, Dr. Richard Rosado.
The CEO is not my appointment, that's our Prime Minister's appointment. And we are in discussions of a new CEO. We are in discussions for a new CEO at the ministry. I do have a meeting this afternoon to further discuss the CEO for the ministry. As far as the Commissioner of Police is concerned, I have not worked directly with him. I do have a meeting with him where he is going to present to me his strategy to fighting crime in Belize. And I want to discuss that with him before we can decide on anything else. You know, I believe that the Commissioner is a very well-educated and rounded police officer. I want to give him that benefit, and I want to sit down with him and let him show me and present to me what his strategy is in fighting crime in the country.
It has become open knowledge that cartel networks control the trade of tobacco in the free zone. It's a multi-million-dollar enterprise, but the dangers of those operations spill beyond the zone. On November 5th, when one of the principals in the trade at the zone, Nitin Bhuktani, was targeted while on his way to Belize City with his driver on November 5th. This has led to some questioning whether the zone, or at least the tobacco trade, should be shut down. When asked yesterday, Minister Oscar Mira called it a delicate situation, but said he cannot yet make a decision on its future.
It's a very delicate situation in the free zone. I haven't really sat down with the CEO of the free zone and the management of board of directors of the free zone as yet. I do have a meeting pending with them this week for them to give me a briefing as to what is happening at the free zone. What I can say is that I want to make sure that I work hand in hand with the business community of the free zone, that the free zone is a viable contributor for business in Belize. It's also a contributor for many jobs that happen in the north. I get to understand that over 1,000 workers are employed in the free zone. So it contributes to a lot of jobs. And it is something that we must look very carefully at. I do want to address the situation of safety and security in the free zone. And that is something that I'm going to speak with the board of management and the CEO of the free zone this week.
So it can be stated that the increase is due to illegal tobacco trade within the free zone. Would we try to put a stop on that?
I don't want to speculate, so I won't be able to give you an answer on that until I meet with them, until I know exactly what the situation at the free zone is. I wasn't involved in the free zone at all, but now that it falls under my ministry, I will be there to get a briefing from the board and from the CEO. If I say anything right now, it's just be speculation, and I don't want to do that.
There are reports that one of the considerations of Honorable Henry Usher to take up the post of Home Affairs and Enterprise was to have a security detail. We asked Minister Mira if this would be a request of his as well.
I move around Belmopan with my driver and one more person. And I have been doing that for the past 4 years, and that's what I'll continue to do. I do take my security very, very seriously. Don't get me wrong. If I see that there's a need for additional security, as I always emphasize and advise my colleagues, you don't take things for granted. But for now, I'm okay, with my driver and my aide that I move around with.
The former Minister of Home Affairs, Honorable Karim Musa, considered that there should have been an independent investigation into the kidnapping of Joseph Budner on August 22nd this year. We asked Minister Mai his take, Minister Mira his take on that recommendation.
Speculations and rumors. I think that we must be very careful about speculation and rumors. What I can say on that case is, one, I have not seen the file. I don't want to see the file. The file has been sent to the DPP, and the DPP will be the one to give directions from there. In our laws here in Belize, it is not permitted to have independent investigation. We would need to change some of our laws in order for that to happen. But for now, the file has been sent to the DPP, and the DPP is going to give her directions thereafter.
Sir, you're the Minister of Police. How can you not want to see the file?
I just got here today.
True.
It's my first day. It's my first day, and the file is at the DPP. I will not interfere with any investigation that has happened. I will not go there and put my 5 cents or 2 cents or 1 cent in what has happened. But as a Minister of Police, I respect that it is at the DPP's office, and I will leave it there for her guidance.
Footage, surveillance footage. Have you seen it? Do you want to see it? Would you call for the release of it?
I have not seen any footage. I have not seen any file. As I said, I won't interfere with the investigation that has happened or is happening. I will not interfere with what the DPP's direction is going to be. I don't want to influence anything, so I would leave it to the DPP for her to give her directions on this case.
Minister Mira was also asked if he supports states of emergencies as a method of policing. He noted that it is a crime-fighting tool he intends to apply when necessary.
I have worked in the security environment for a long time, and you can speak to many who have tried with some young people, and some change, but some do not. So there has to be a combination of both. There has to be a combination of bringing the young people at the table, but if you see that it doesn't work, then you have to have something else. We cannot have a small portion of our population terrorizing the whole of Belize City. I do not believe that's what I want. However, it is easy to quantify the crime that happens in Belize. It's easy to quantify the murders that happen in this country, the robberies, and all the other crimes that happen. It's easy to quantify. What is not easy to quantify is how many murders did our patrols in Belize City prevented? How many robberies were prevented because of the patrols that we have out there? And so it's a very hard situation to be in, because what we can quantify is what happened, not what we prevent. But we want to have a combination of patrols that go out in the community. I do believe in community policing very much. I think the interaction between the community and the police should be a healthy one. In the end, most of the information that we get is from the community. So strengthening the community policing aspect of the police department is very important to me.
Minister Mira, now 52, is a graduate of the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, and has undergone advanced training in the US, Canada, and Taiwan in jungle warfare, flight training, combined arms, tactics, strategic defense, intelligence, defense management, and senior management. He has served as military attaché to Guatemala and also as the Foreign Service National Investigator at the U.S. Embassy in Belize. And that ends our morning news update. We'll take ourselves a small break, come back on the other side, and open up for conversation.
Informative, accurate, current information. CREM's newscast. Local, regional, and international news. Weather and sports.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or *100 # key. Use the Smart app or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribe areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
Welcome back to the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes for today, Tuesday, the 18th of November 2025. And it's now time for the business end of the conversation. This is where you could call in and speak to the topics of your personal preference, engage and put forward your thoughts, concerns, opinions, and you do that right here by calling 280-5848. That is a live line. We are now open for a conversation. If you're just joining us and you're wondering how I sound, the way I sound, it's called vocal abuse. A day of it, so a lot of it, the night of it. So it's not going to improve anytime, at least during this show. This is how it's going to sound. Bear with it. All right. The telephone number, again, as we said, is 280-5848. That is the direct line for you to be a part of the conversation. We hope to get you on board. We're going to have a compressed show this morning, as we're going to finish off at 8:30. We want to, of course, start off by, in advance, saying Happy Garifuna Settlement Day to all Garifuna brothers and sisters listening, living with us here in this place we call home. We hope that you have a spectacular day tomorrow, and as we celebrate with you this World Heritage culture that we are so fortunate and blessed to have as a part of our national fabric. So again, Happy Garifuna Settlement Day to you all. In advance, of course, tomorrow is Garifuna Settlement Day. I also would like to, before we get into heavy lifting, just say a big thank you to all those who made last night's concert possible. Of course, it's a long list. We're not going to go through all of that, but of course, to all our sponsors, all the artists, all behind the scenes folks. We have a call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Greetings, Brother Mose.
Greetings.
I just want to say to you that I am a person that never follow or believe chemical medicine. So I just want to advise you with your voice problem, which leads to other parts of the respiratory area. Fever grass, honey and lime, ginger. You combine that and you drink as tea, and believe me, you'll be as good as when you was a kid.
Yeah, well, it's
okay.
Well,
but I agree. I like your that you admit that you have used your voice too.
Yes, I'm
I'm not nobody to tell you, but I heard many times when you're really excited, and I said, boy, but.
No,
I need you admit that you have used your voice.
First of all, thank you, thoughtful and kind, my brother, for what you've put forward as a home remedy, as you would call it, and indeed, that's definitely a part of the therapy. I was hosting the concert last night, and so I would have said, yeah. You do too much. I did too much.
Yeah.
But
oh, sorry. I'm nothing wrong with that. But I had never been a singer by profession, but I sing many times in my life in different countries, and I learned that I used to abuse my voice. I end up host after I do a singing session. Next morning I'm host for the whole day, but then it's the abuse of the voice that we get excited and we forget that the voice is not a machine.
Yeah, well, indeed, and it is one of my more important assets. It's a part of how I earn my living, right? So I should take better care. It was kind of, and is being compounded by the fact that there's a flu bug going around, and so I have a bit of that going on. So, but give thanks, we're up good enough to do the show, so no complaints, but thank you again, my brother.
Respect.
Yeah, man. WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Again, the telephone number is 280-5848. That's the call-in line for you to be a part of the conversation. I was just saying thank you to everybody that made last Puntatopia. We want to thank the artists who came and just gave all. They gave extraordinary performances, just enough respect. And of course to each and every one of you who came out to the event and supported the event. We can't say thank you enough. We appreciate it. We hope that you felt and feel that you got value for what you did. We got a call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Yes, please. Sister,
yes, good morning.
I just had to call and give me 2 cents. But last night concert, Puntatopia, the first one, I'm pretty sure won't be the standard moving forward for Alter Radio birthday. I want to give thanks to the organizer, and I know Money Mike has a lot to do with it. The environment, the security, the location of the first time I got there. Everything was just right. What I can't ask my brother Hospital, the community, the love. So most of the artists are the first time today in real life, and everyone just gets better and better. The vibration, oh my gosh, I did tell you now, for the people that whenever make it, want to make sure to make it to every Puntatopia after this, because the standard was set real high, and this is one beautiful way for the community to show love for Creme Radio. 36 years. I just want to say I'm really glad my sister Afaini Shari tells me, make we go. It was love and Mose. Man, the M&M attack, oh my gosh. I tell you I never laughed out. Oh no, just you Papa Mayor just have this vibe. And I really think on a compound something we could teach we the rest of Belize when I know Garifuna. I think it's one great way for we learn Garifuna. You said it in Creole, and Papa said in Garifuna. I will never forget the groups. More than I never see you so loose. Yet I was so happy for you that you allowed yourself to get loose. It makes we feel so good to see you just you.
So I think I think it's important to say that the reality is, sister, is that within the confines of Garifuna culture frequency, it is the most anti-colonial space you can experience in Belize. It's a very emancipating space deep inside of you, because you know that what exists within the Garifuna culture, both from its West African and its Caribbean indigenous roots, and the merger of those cultures, represents survival of elements that survived and got away from the crushing hand of enslavement and colonialism and all other types of oppressive energies that it encountered along the way to still survive. And so when you are hearing those drums, when you're hearing language that is original, foundational language, when you are experiencing this, it's not a matter of if, it will touch you in a different way. I've always experienced that. I know very few Garifuna words, but I can be mesmerized by the music without even knowing what they're saying. I don't know if you heard Miss Gwen yesterday. She did a song and then she translated it, and I was like, still didn't know what the song was about. And then she said what was the inner message of the song. It's crazy. Yeah, so it is a vibe. It is always a vibe, and indeed, you know, I've had great chemistry. I have to pay respect to everybody that has been a part of the M&M show. As I've said before, I have had the M&M show was created by myself and Kenny Morgan, the first two M's, and we had great energy and great chemistry. Similarly, I had great chemistry with Marshall Nunes, my brother, my beloved brother. But there was something about putting together a brother that was raised by the community and the culture of Tangriga, and then myself from Belize City. There was something special that happened, and even though we are not what we used to be, because time is undefeated, the chemistry still stands, even if the flexibility and the energy and the stamina and the intensity has kind of dropped. You know, there is still that there is still a great vibe. So thank you for recognizing that, and I'm glad, especially knowing that you are one of the toughest persons in Belize probably to get a passing grade from. I really appreciate knowing that you gave it a passing grade. Between you and Marisol, I don't know which one gave harder grades, but yeah.
It was beautiful. You know, I never think about it from the lens where you look upon it, man. It is the most emancipatory space and the most decolonized act. It's African people coming back to their authentic self, and Papa being a Garifuna brother, you being one Creole brother, yet African people at an essence. Like, this is, I never looked on it like that. This big respect, and that's why I like reason with your Catalan. But yes, it was a sea of African people, but sprinkled with Maya and where we call Mestizo, who the Spaniard and indigenous, Mose. All the different size and shape of people. Mose, I tell you, I laugh. I don't know had a different view than we did, but the love of the people, I salute Belizeans that we could, you know, first it would be, when I go to one of the events that when you free up as black people or feel safe, and I love to see black brothers dance, because then I usually see black brothers just free up. So I'm happy when I say a black man they go on bad, and it was just salute to 36 years, only punish strength of people, only organized people and save the people. One love.
Give thanks. This is the WB.
Password.
This is the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. The telephone number is 280-5848. So there are big things that have happened. Great concert, we enjoyed it. But there are big things have happened in our small beloved country. It is not every day that minister resigns. And while ministers are created by era reps that are chosen by the people, we have to accept what the reality is. Ministers are powerful. They loom large over everything. So when one resigns, it's earth-shaking. Minister Mai has tendered his resignation. And this comes out, even though it comes in the midst of a bit of topsy-turvy things going on with a cabinet reshuffle. A minister resigning is a different thing. And multiple news stations, including ours, is reporting that allegedly this comes out of pressure being applied by the United States. As we speak this morning, there has been no presentation or any explanation. We have not been addressed in any way, in any form or fashion by the Prime Minister of the country. We are told because he's presently occupied with visiting somebody visiting the realm. I think it's reported by our colleagues over at Channel 7. The reality is that it is still unacceptable. We spoke on Monday, or I should say, when I think it was last week when we spoke on the cabinet reshuffle without notes, which is the standard approach in Belize. Cabinet reshuffle without explanation, cabinet reshuffle without any presentation to the people about what is behind it, what are the motives. It's just as if though it is above us. That's how it is done. A minister resigning requires the people to be engaged and for the matter to be explained. Absolutely. But what also strikes me is that the multiple media reports, the U.S. Embassy, the U.S., Uncle Sam, as the older folks would say, weighed in on our internal affairs. And they weighed in such a way that it created instant reverberations and instant changes. And that is what the report means. Now, the U.S. State Department or the U.S. Embassy is not going to put out a release to say it has done this. And I doubt that the government of Belize is going to, when we eventually, we got to say, well, hopefully, that eventually we will be treated as adults, as citizens, as the most important element in the nation state, and will be addressed on this matter. I imagine that will happen sooner rather than later. I still doubt very much that there will be any admission that this is the result of a foreign nation saying our interests are being undermined because a foreign nation might have an opinion on things happening internally with us, domestic things, domestic wrongdoings. It's generally not going to go out of its way unless it crosses the boundaries where their interests lie. Therein lies the problem of having, if this report is true, which I know will not be confirmed by anybody, but it has been reported on. It's my opinion. It means that our system here in Belize is structured in a way that our whole enforcement apparatus, our top tier, our option of last resort is a foreign state. It's essentially this foreign state is our last line of defense for accountability. And the problem with that is that accountability only comes into play when it collides with that foreign state's interests. So this is not a desirable scenario. This is not a desirable structure of accountability. This is not the way it should be. So it would have to be, if the reports are true. Again, a minister resigning is essentially the equivalent of a small mountain moving. It doesn't move because only wind the blow. To move a mountain requires great force. So great force has been applied here, but a great force that cannot be seen by us, has not been heard by us. It happened quietly. We have only seen the impact, the effect. This mountain has moved. And again, the likelihood that we will know exactly the nature of that force that moved that mountain is very low. And that is unacceptable. So, the reality here for us is that we don't have the same priorities, the same interests as the United States of America. Of course, at various points, there's always going to be overlap, things that we mutually have as our interests. And that is good when that serves us. But we cannot have a system that depends on that. That is the first point that I think is very important here. Again, we are speaking on a matter that we can't prove. We have heard it, and the reports are that this has happened. And again, we don't know what is going to be told to us when eventually the Prime Minister, in some form or fashion, addresses the issue and speaks or puts out something to the nation. The reality is that yes, we will wait for that, but because it is not out there, we have to speak on it. There is this emptiness until we know what will be said to us. We're going to take the call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I go in the air, please.
You're on the air, sir.
Oh, morning, Mose. Mose, listen, this thing is more than just, a lee breeze. It's a spiritual earthquake that has caused this to happen. I share your sentiment.
Can you call me back? Because I know I don't want to cut you short, my brother. I want to hear your comments, but I have a compressed show. So can I do the break and then you join me right after the break, my brother?
Yes, man, no problem.
Okay, let's do it like that. It's 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. We are going to go to 2 cents cam. We take a break. We come back. This is the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes.
You're watching WB and this is XTV, and tamales now a big thing in Belize. Like everybody loves tamales, but now tamales is so popular that they have orange rock tamales, Corozal tamales, and they got Baca creme tamales. All right, my name is. I can ask you a question. Which tamales you like the best?
I don't know.
Which tamales you like? Who you eat tamales from?
I don't know.
Who you eat tamales from?
Come back by my work.
Where you work?
Naka complex.
Yeah, you're 2 cents.
Yes.
All right. Which tamales are the best tamales? Belize tamales, Corozal tamales, Orange Rock tamales?
Corozal tamales is the best one.
Corozal tamales?
Corozal, Orange Rock tamales.
All right.
Oh,
Belize tamales, Corozal tamales, Market tamales? All right. Corozal tamales, Belize tamales?
Corozal tamales, Belize tamales. What are the difference?
Which tamales you like? Everybody loves tamales. You must have
tamales go from Corozal, right? Bam, see there? Corozal tamales, Corozal tamales.
All right, good. See there? Tamales you like, pa? Corozal tamales, Belize tamales, or Carmitas tamales? You don't eat tamales? All right, good. You eat tamales? You eat Belize tamales, Corozal tamales? You eat tamales?
I like it.
Which one you like?
Not too.
Which one you like? Corozal? Belize?
No. Anyone.
Anyone. All right.
I make it by myself.
Oh, all right. You make your own tamales.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. I like. They got Belize tamales, Corozal tamales. Where you like tamales from? Tell me, I make your own.
I like tamales from Baca creme.
All right. Good.
Nice. The best tamales.
All right. Manisa, you like tamales?
Yes, I like tamales.
Where are your 2 cents? What tamales you like?
The one behind Creme. Belize and tamales.
No, that real tamales because he sell tamales, you know, but imagine he tamales and somewhere else. Yeah, at least you're honest.
Yes, man. Definitely.
All right, good.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or *100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
Infrastructure that impacts lives, provides opportunities, and enables the growth of communities and country. That has been the constant mission of the MIDH. The upgrading of the Guinea Grass Road has forged a vital link between the vibrant and productive communities of Shipyard, Guinea Grass, and the rest of Belize, which allows the smooth movement of goods and services. The transformation provided by meaningful infrastructure is very real.
We had really been struggling to transport these hoses on these roads, right? Since we have all the holes in the roads and stuff like that. We do not have that issue anymore, right? So now when we are delivering our hose, it comes to its location in a 100% complete product, right?
Before this highway came into place, this Tower Hill to Guinea Grass highway, there was a lot of bad things going on in terms of the road. It was bad. Potholes when it used to rain. People used to take a long time to come out and come into the village. And even teachers who are teaching here who have to commute find it very difficult to do their traveling every day.
Una gran diferencia. En el tiempo que estaba la carretera que no estaba pavimentada era demasiado polvo, demasiado. Y era como más despacio. Andabas como más lento porque pues no podías ir rápido. Pero ahorita es un gran beneficio, la mera verdad es. Yo creo que es lo mejor que el gobierno ha hecho. Yo estoy muy feliz, muy alegre con ello.
But now with this highway, now we have a lot of people, traversing the village. And our people in our village who have a small business like fast food, they're benefiting from that, no? Because people stop there in the morning, have their breakfast, and they go and continue their business. Have business been increasing? Definitely. Yeah, we have realized when it comes to our customers, right? So we do not have the problems anymore that customer would say if they would call in, okay, where are you located, right? And I would say we're located entrance of Shipyard. And then they would say, okay, we have to travel the bad road or whatever. So that's not a question anymore.
In the past, I believe these students used to struggle, meaning going on the bus or traveling on pickup, and it took long, they reached late to their classes. But right now, the transportation is accessible and the highway is accessible. So from Guinea Grass to their destination, to Orange Rock, to the high schools in Orange Rock, it takes less time. Right now, I believe teachers, people smile because it only takes minutes to reach from Guinea Grass to Tower Hill.
When Shell V-Power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Welcome back to the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Mose Hyde is in the house with you, hosting the 18th morning edition of the show, and our telephone number is 280-5848. Of course, 18th of November is not regular, as we're on the eve of celebrating Government Settlement Day here in Belize. And let me just quickly, before we get into well, let me take a call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Good morning, Mose.
Yes, good morning, brother. Thanks for calling back.
Yes. And listen, Mose, this situation, as I said, is more akin to an earthquake, potentially a tsunami, because I think that not only one person will be implicated in this eventually. This is unprecedented for us, in a sense that most times it takes a longer period of time for these things to play out. From all the reports, this was one meeting that took place between the Americans and the Prime Minister, and right after that, this is the result of it. So it suggests that this is a very serious situation, one that could not be overlooked or manipulated. The damage control could not be done to the extent to save the minister. Now, it places the onus on the Prime Minister and the Cabinet to make known to the Belizean public exactly what is the extent of the damage. And I don't think it serves them in any way to withhold information now. Because all that does is going to fuel speculation. And if it is that at the end of the day we get more exposure from what's taking place, it's going to have a backlash that will go beyond the control of what the Prime Minister can do. So his best bet is to come clean with the public, make it known exactly what the position is, and have the chips fall where they may as it relates to Mr. Maya and whoever else may be involved. But this is nothing to turn a blind eye to, or to try to mitigate by ignoring it or trying to put out there less than what it is, because the truth will come out. I mean, we are seeing things happening right now. I think from the heels of what took place on the John Smith Road to this happening now, there are serious questions to be asked as to what's really taking place at the free zone. And given that this is a senior minister, somebody who is very close with the Prime Minister, it certainly was not an easy decision for him to make.
Yes, go ahead, brother. Hello.
But outside of that, Mose.
So,
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of, I think you might have dropped a bit just now, but you're back.
Yes, as I was saying, this is with somebody who was very close to the Prime Minister. We have seen that in relation to this whole issue with Budna, the way they have treated it, with the kind of, resistance to having information be put out there, it has caused it to actually escalate. It has not had the desired effect. Their plan in how they treated the Budna situation was to have it die a natural death by withholding the information or hoping that the Belizean public would lose interest. Well, this situation with Mai and that situation parallels each other now.
Yeah.
And if they treat it in the same way, it's going to spiral in just the same way. It's going to get worse and worse.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, my advice to them is make it all known and let the chips fall where they may.
So
it is incumbent on them to do that.
So as you described it, and as I kind of used the analogy, a minister resigning is not an everyday occurrence in Belize, and it doesn't occur. Definitely the speed at which this occurred, we're not talking about some kind of glacial movement that took place here. This was swift. And as far as a minister resigning goes, it's the equivalent of a mountain moving. And a Category 5 storm cannot move a mountain. It requires tectonic plates shifting in a violent manner, a very violent manner, for a mountain to move. And so we are here now, and we have not been addressed. The US will only act to defend its interests. We can sit down and want to think that the US as a nation state, as one of the most powerful nation states on the planet Earth, is going to try to police individual nation states to make sure that we can't make nobody do wrong at the expense of the people of Belize, but that is delusional.
Yeah.
They might be aware of things going on and they have stuff on it, but they will act and use it as leverage to get things that they want. The only time they will go beyond that is when it collides with their national interest, which is fair. What the problem is, besides the one that you have so properly laid out as our right to know, it is our right to know. It is not our favor. It is not with the ask for one gift. It is our right to know. Just as I laid out last week, it is our right to know. A right that has never been observed or respected when it comes to cabinet reshuffles. It's our right to know. We are left in the land of speculation with many of these things.
Right.
But this instant, I want to also take the opportunity to make we understand. We cannot be comforted and say, this is where we have to depend on something happening of such a variety and such a magnitude that another nation state has to act to defend its interests. Can you imagine? This?
It's an indictment, Mose, on the police department, in particular the special branch.
Absolutely.
The special branch has a responsibility to investigate matters of an external nature that's occurring inside the country that involves persons who are within what they call the security apparatus. At the end of the day, if the special branch did not know what was taking place, then what the hell are they doing? They should have known. They're the ones who are supposed to have been sounding the alarm before the Americans do.
What is
special branch doing?
You're absolutely right. If they knew, then they should be held accountable for failing to provide or to. Again, we are going on the. They can say, well, we provided the information. We don't know. And if they didn't know, they ought to know. That is their job. So we have to look at this we have to look at it for what it is. If we go to Dr. A and Dr. A runs tests on us and says to us, you're good, everything in order, but we still not feel right when we go to Dr. B and Dr. B say we have to do surgery tonight because we have found something in you, big, bad. Then Dr. A has failed you miserably. His equipment is inadequate. is a waste of time. So while we in an instance we have to say, well, there is at least something else that came to our aid, just a kind of a luck that whatever was being done was not acceptable to a foreign nation state, we still have to be concerned that internally everything has failed. We are here living in speculation as to, we hear about the free zone, we hear about cigarettes, we hear about cartels, we hear about all of these things, but we have nothing in place that is sturdy enough, adequate enough, thorough enough, acting on our behalf. We cannot be comforted by the fact that, well, why Uncle Sam step in? Uncle Sam steps in when it matters to Uncle Sam. That is something that we have to understand. Your thoughts on that, brother?
More, as I said, well, you said it. The thing about it is, it has gotten to such a level that it no longer only affects Belize's national security interests, but affects the national security interests of the United States. Our national security interests should be protected by our intelligence agency, which is the special branch. The special branch had a responsibility to investigate, to actually be in the know. You know that these are the hot zones. The free zone in the west, the free zone in the north, those are hot zones. Special branch operatives should be around those areas to know what's taking place there and what's going on and who are the players and what's actually being done. They should have been the ones sounding the first alarm. If they have done so and it was ignored, that needs to be told. The Belizean public needs to be told. Listen, we knew what was going on here and we told those who needed to know what was going on and nothing was done. If that has happened, then accountability has to be had by those who knew and did nothing. Now, the Americans step in. You can't really ignore them. But it goes to show the politicization of the police department in every aspect, to the point where they are no longer effective in doing the job they're supposed to do.
Absolutely. The American interests should not be higher than the interests of Belizean people. And I'm not saying that to say that there is something inappropriate about the U.S. defending its national interests. That is natural. I'm saying that this is a matter that has to, we have to look on it and say, we have to have our own accountability, internal accountability, to defend our interests. Because, we have
seen Mose, we have seen Guatemala, Mose, where politicians have gone to jail. It is not the Americans who have made those exposure or basically brought those things to Guatemalan public. It is the Guatemalan intelligence network that has found out what has been going on with the various politicians, including presidents, and made them accountable. We have had there has been, between the 1960s up to 1985, a Belizean headed the British intelligence network in the Caribbean. We have not had that status in quite a long time, because our intelligence network has totally been dismantled and is failing. And this is a great example of it. A minister, a senior minister, in a matter of days, has been made to resign based on foreign intelligence and foreign pressure. That is a slap in the face that is telling you, you are not independent. You can't run your own show. You need help. You're a baby.
The other problem with that is that there are times when that foreign national interest is where I say is contaminated as well. We have to recognize that is the problem with relying on that national interest, because one of the concerns to me, and I have to put it out there, is that Mr. Mai came up on their radar. So we have to understand that they have problems with Mr. Mai that's on the surface. The problem that they've had with Mr. Mai is as it relates to ASR. They've had a problem with Mr. Mai and his position of demanding an inquiry into ASR. We are benefiting from something that they're at one next level of relation, because it's like we have the info, but we use the info when it relates to our personal interests. So we cannot have as the option of last resort when it comes to accountability a foreign nation state. Cannot. And that is where we are if we look at the common ground or the common issue as it relates to, say, the Bodna situation and the one we have now and previous situations. The internal structure is not designed to deal with a level of, yes, they could go knock down one door tomorrow for find one pound of weed, or they could go knock down one, that's the way the system could do. But the system has no muscular capacity to deal with the heavy type of wrongdoing and conspiracies where they exist in a society. So if you don't have that, wishing that you are able to control everyday street crime is wishful thinking. You know what, out of breeze. That's what you're doing, brother. You could talk law and order all way you want. You could talk safety and all way you want. But then things can't happen if structurally you can't tackle wrongdoing of a certain magnitude and of a certain type. Then your door already sink, birds. Your door already sink. Your door got too much hole. That way the go on, yeah. So
long time.
So where we deal with you is to say, yes, we have a right to know that what took place. We have a right to know, well, that who stepped on you, when they step on your weight, and when they step on your boat, and when they feel so concerned about. We have a right to know. But the Americans don't have a right to share that with us. So they're absolutely in good standing to say that
it's not their responsibility.
That's not their responsibility.
It's the responsibility of those who elected to serve the people, to make the people aware of what's taking place, because now the people place a trust in Abelardo Mai. Okay? We, as you have rightly said, he has been a thorn in the side of ESR. So he was on ESR's radar. Now ESR is a major multinational conglomerate with serious international interests. We know that. So it would be incumbent on them now to try to find some way to muzzle him. And they have found it. They didn't have to look hard, they find it. And they find one very deep one. Now, the thing about it is this. What is it? What is it? The Belize and public need to know.
I have a right to know, absolutely. Thank you for the call, brother.
Yes.
It's 7:49. Again, we have a shortened show today. The show is going to wrap at 8:30, so we kind of compressed a bit. We're going to take a break and come back.
Get ready, Belize. The deals are drumming louder than ever at Benny's. On November 18th, for one day only, Benny's is turning up the savings with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event. Find amazing discounts on selected items such as paints, fans, lights, faucets, tiles, and so much more. Plus, get B-Bucks with every purchase. Remember, B-Bucks is free money. So don't miss out. Visit any Benny's location countrywide on Tuesday, November 18th. Drum up some savings this massive season with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Sea una persona ocupada o atrapado en el tráfico, o que tenga una circunstancia adversa o muy exigente, la tensión se acumula y lo estresa. El estrés ataca a todos en cualquier momento, a cualquier edad. El estrés es un asesino. Es mejor estar vivo que muerto, así que visite la farmacia de Freetown para obtener opciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué puedo hacer para usted hoy?
Estoy bien estresado.
Ok, tengo una pastilla que te va a ayudar, ¿ok? Que toma una de estos al día, para 10 días, y va a estar bien después, ¿sabes?
Ok. Farmacia Freetown, carretera 28 Freetown, donde estás mejor vivo que muerto. Farmacia Freetown, teléfono 22 32 87 6.
We continue to celebrate diversity and embrace our vibrant cultural heritage. Happy Garifuna Settlement Day from BEL. Gundala Hafedo Garina Guhamaye Belize Electricity Limited.
When Shell V power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
All right, welcome back to the WB Wake Up Billy's Morning Vibes. If you're just joining us, we do have a shortened show today, compressed. We're going to wrap at 8:30. So our breaks are coming a little bit quicker than normal. And again, it is November 18th. So that means that we're on the eve of celebrating Garifuna Settlement Day. We have a call. Krem, good morning.
Morning, Mose. I need some clarity because I cannot laugh. Is the tobacco industry at the free zone a legitimate business?
The free zone processes imports. So any commodity can be imported at the free zone, and the way it's supposed to work. So it's a little bit of a different scenario because the goods that are imported there are then, as it says, free zone, are sold duty free. But what has happened in the past is that there's been a major counterfeit tobacco network in Central America. Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, I believe, has been involved. And so our free zone has been a part of that network. So it's not that that cigarettes, legitimate cigarettes coming into the free zone is a problem. Just the same as one of its premier products, we get the free zone, the alcohol, duty free. These are hot items that may have them to try get the Mexicans to come over to buy. So there is legitimate, and then what I think has happened is that they have used that to kind of run another shadow operation with non-legitimate products.
So for as long as this happens, and everybody are aware of it, and it's illegitimate, why the police never do something about it when they first find out about it?
Because we are good at knocking down a door in Port Loyola looking for a pound of weed. Not only are we good at it, it is what the focus of our attention is. So this is a bigger scale situation, and the reason why we know about it is because this has become a kind, I think the company's name is Philip Morris, that produces a lot of the major cigarettes in the world, at least American cigarettes like Winston and so on. I think it's Philip Morris. They have been fighting the fight to try to deal with the situation, not only at our free zone, but in Central America. So we have benefited. The reason why we can speak to it is because it has been, there have been several reports on what's going on.
So definitely I would say the cabinet as the executive and the both administration, because this seems to be entrenched. It's just accepted that we have a parallel economy that free zone when it comes to cigarettes.
It's just accepted. It's just accepted that we have a parallel economy. Period.
Today. So in this case with the free zone,
we are fancy. I can. You don't know, personally love the fancy terms. So saying the parallel economy is so unyaya.
What are the other word? The alternative economy.
Underground.
Underground. Thank you very much. The underground. The street money. The street system money. But more.
Organized
crime. Transnational crime.
Yeah.
So there's no way both administrations would not know about this, because if they never know, they don't need to be the leaders of this country, because they wouldn't get paid for no. So both administrations know about it and choose to do nothing about it So then I had to resign my cabinet. The whole kickering. Because they know of it and have not done anything about it. But now up to the Belizean people, we want to continue like what happened with the Burner situation. We just want to watch things they get worse around. We just want to talk about it, want to talk show and whisper pride in our communities, and then people wonder what I want. The NTUCB met Saturday. I'm waiting to hear what the response to UEF letter we sent to them, asking them for a meeting for hold the state accountable for an independent investigation. We can't make things like that go. Now here comes something else, and then like I said, after the drum start play tomorrow, then you know another kind of music will start to play, and then bam, today I've done the 89 since the kidnapping of Bodna.
And I can tell you, when that next music start to play, that like drugs. that like gripe water for baby.
I hate some of that. We'll take bad thing like laugh.
But that's for we gripe water. When that music start to play, yeah. And you know, gripe water had nothing medicinal in it, you know.
It tastes nice though.
Girl. Yeah. Sorry for
That's the thing. You know, that's nothing medicinal, but it tastes nice.
I think they may say at one point in time, gripe water had in a little bit of alcohol in it. I don't sure how it is. I don't know if it's just
yeah, that's the truth.
yeah.
But then Mose, one other thing we look for now that you see how the state agree to protect them people from the United States. You see now how the talking is that the United States give free people the instructions to make the man have to work. Then we are definitely not an independent country or one sovereign country. Like, Belizean people need to stop to sing the national anthem because of lies. They need to stop stand up for it because they're guilty.
Independent, I think what you can say is that independent on action and on our word. And what you have been advocating for are the components of independence, to be able to have structures that hold accountable internally within your nation, wrongdoers, wrongdoing. If you are relying, if you have to depend, if everybody is saying, man, yes, when Uncle Sam, everybody wants to say Uncle Sam when we know they not play. No, we need for no play. Absolutely, America is going to look after its interests. And if they don't, they have people there that are going to hold them accountable and come after them. The reason why they are concerned is because, you know, these big companies and their shareholders are like, yo, if we money up on the line, what we do? So they are acting because of being held accountable in their nation state. That's what they're about. So we need to say, well, okay, the likelihood that one, the United States will not confirm or deny anything that we are speaking about. I'm not sure how this has become even one kind of official rumor, because we have those in Belize, right? Official rumors, because nobody has confirmed that this has happened, but the media is treating it as one of that one official rumor, and so here we are speaking on this official rumor. The probability that this official rumor is going to be elevated to an official fact, I won't hold my breath on that. It's not it's very rare that a sitting government is going to basically confess that they have been stepped on, because you look small. But Arthur said it right. Everything look like poco tempo. Everything look like that just play house you to deal with. When one next nation state have to call you and sit you down and say, because remember now, this is a rumor. We have to say in YouTube guidelines, allegedly. They have to say allegedly. It's an important. I don't know if that worked at Belize. I don't know if that's only for dealing with YouTube legal requirements. But we have to say allegedly. I think I'm not being guided by any attorney, but let me put it that way. Allegedly,
Allegedly.
The mountain moved, and we said the mountain moved. When a minister resigned, it's the mountain moved. And no breeze not blow a mountain. That, no, that's how it works. Something big move mountain. So, again, allegedly, the official rumor being reported by the press, unconfirmed by anybody, the government, the United States, but it's out there, out there already. If that is the case, it is not going to look like the Americans came and essentially say, we hear that so and so they go on. At that level, there are no rumors or hear so. The mountain can't move based on hear so. The mountain move because somebody say, we got some information to share with you. Convince yourself. So that is how it works. And if that is what has happened, and again, this is the official rumor, allegedly, that is why the resignation took place. So we know, as Attorney Zaliva mentioned, we have to ask, what happened to FUI enforcement people? You all have nothing on anything related to, connected. You all, where were you? What are you doing? Like, you don't got no interest in and nothing there? Well, I want to know. You're absolutely right, sister, with that.
In fact, I think, I don't know which one of the artists when they said last night, birds of a feather flock together. That just comes to my mind just now. And then, I don't know if we talked about this already, I think about 5 days ago, the Trump administration said, listen, if you want a visa for go live that state, you could get rejected for medical conditions such as diabetes or obesity. You were talking about that, brother?
No, I have not. I saw it. You shared it with me?
No. I may have, I don't know.
I saw it for sure, but you are familiar with the way how the conversation works. It's an animal of its own inclination and desires, so we might have plans to mention things and never get wrong to do it for weeks. But yes, I think it's of great interest to know that there's going to be medical discrimination as it relates to access to the US. So chronic conditions will become a liability, and you will have to apparently show that you're not going there, go get sick up and lean upon for their medical system and need for their care. Essentially, that's what it is. It's
and then we have one number of Belizeans where, even though they hear all this thing, still they irate for states, and I don't know why they people in the 80s, so look at the care that this, like, them people are not for we people, like, seriously, beyond where the
you got some parts of states where I love, yeah. You got some parts of states where I love. Yes.
I understand one of we love one today.
Yes,
and life hard, I believe, and some people just try one.
Not figure live body. No, I just suggest I call you to put it out there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Respect.
We're gonna love for states, you know. Maybe you have treated that condition, but and maybe you were helped with that because of certain things.
Then deport me.
Generally, we're gonna love for states, man. We love states thing. I mean, next week we want that deep in a Thanksgiving, sister. Deep in it.
And then my thing is this, like I just to believe that people in a big picture and the small picture. The small picture is for the people who are going for their visa, where and get denied for health conditions, which is discrimination, like Mose said. So I hope that open our eyes that then people not into it. And so that we can hold the state accountable because they're not into it. So how the state going to take marching orders allegedly? Even though we didn't say allegedly, when we see what happened with the asylum seekers,
yeah,
that's not allegedly.
No, not
they said one thing for the news, and when, for example, the opposition read the details It's very different from what we originally reported from what I agreed to. So that's not allegedly. That's the evidence based. So when we don't suspect it already, then what I know. So, but I want the state to continue going like, we are doing what we want and that are just how we rate. If the people accept it.
Yeah. So
sometimes you have to show people better than to tell them, you know. Because the power of the people is greater than the people in power. But anyways, thanks to enlighten people what happened up the free zone. Only organize people and save the people.
we go to break, we'll be back.
I encourage you to take good care of your device. Cherish them because they have great value, not just in dollars, but in what they represent. Opportunity, trust, investment in your future. Treat them responsibly and make the most of every chance they bring to help you grow and succeed in life.
Use these Chromebooks. They're a tool. And this tool can get you around the world very fast. Please utilize it so that in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, right from here, right from amongst you guys, we will have the next Minister of Rural Transformation and the next Minister of Education right here from Toledo again.
As we hand over these digital devices here in Toledo, we reaffirm our belief that education is not just a government priority. It is a national mission. Together through Plan Belize and programs such as Future Skills for the Future, we are shaping a Belize that is better prepared, more connected, and more empowered than ever before.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
It's here, the biggest sale of the year at Builders Hardware from October 15th to December 31st. Find your happy place with 10% off appliances, 20% off paint, and a whopping 25% off paint supplies, light, fans, AC, and tiles. Plus, enjoy 30 to 50% off selective items. That's not all. From sand and gravel to blocks and roofing, we got everything you need from construction start to finish. Builders Hardware in Belmopan. This is your happy place.
Infrastructure that impacts lives, provides opportunities, and enables the growth of communities and country. That has been the constant mission of the MIDH. The upgrading of the Guinea Grass Road has forged a vital link between the vibrant and productive communities of Shipyard, Guinea Grass, and the rest of Belize, which allows the smooth movement of goods and services. The transformation provided by meaningful infrastructure is very real.
We had really been struggling to transport these hoses on these roads, right? Since we have all the holes in the roads and stuff like that. We do not have that issue anymore, right? So now when we are delivering our hose, it comes to its location in a 100% complete product, right?
Before this highway came into place, this Tower Hill to Guinea Grass highway, there was a lot of bad things going on in terms of the road. It was bad, potholes when it used to rain. People used to take a long time to come out and come into the village. And even teachers who are teaching here who have to commute find it very difficult to do their traveling every day.
Una gran diferencia, gran diferencia. En el tiempo que estaba la carretera, que no estaba pavimentada, era demasiado polvo, demasiado. Y era como más despacio, andabas como más lento porque pues no podías ir rápido. Pero ahorita es un gran beneficio, la mera verdad es. Yo creo que es lo mejor que el gobierno ha hecho. Yo estoy muy feliz, muy alegre con él.
Well, now with this highway, now we have a lot of people, traversing the village. And our people in our village who have a small business like fast food, they're benefiting from that, no? Because people stop there in the morning, have their breakfast, and they go and continue their business.
Have business been increasing? Definitely. Yeah, we have realized when it comes to our customers, right? So we do not have the problems anymore that customer would say if they would call in, okay, where are you located, right? And I would say, you're located entrance of Shipyard. And then they would say, okay, we have to travel the bad road or whatever. So that's not a question anymore.
In the past, I believe these students used to struggle, meaning going on the bus or traveling on pickup, and it took long, they reached late to their classes. But right now, the transportation is accessible and the highway is accessible. So from Guinea Grass to their destination, to Orange Rock, to the high schools in Orange Rock, it takes less time. Right now, I believe teachers, people smile because it only takes minutes to reach from Guinea Grass to Tower Hill.
Welcome back to the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. You're just joining us. We are going to be finishing up a little earlier than usual here this morning on this Tuesday morning. Usually we would have a roundup of the activities coming up for at least, especially the Belize City celebrations and events. and we usually would have drumming on this morning. I think Pundatopia took a little bit out of all of that, but yeah, we are down to our final moments this morning. We have a call. Krem, good morning. Go ahead.
Mose, I don't want to call you in sick today. Yo, Papa, make I tell you something. I don't mind pat myself on the back. Respect to Krem on my 36th birthday, and also for prove to everybody that in November, like you are, Papa made it say, that not nice because there are no rules. Monday night, we mash up BAA parking lot. All the entertainers came out there, and like everyone made it try tap the next one. Everyone. And I have to tell you something, respect to everybody will come out, because I had a feeling some people might have said, wait, Monday night that no one work, but no miss out if you never did it. And I never one or two, thousands of people I see, they out there. So respect to everybody. Well, this is the one. And yeah, this is the one annual thing.
I just want to say that I take it to heart that you and the Mr. 1MA and the Lisa Love gone off on the I never get none the thing from Chef Ainsley won't get man with the fish.
Yes. And I tell you, I call you, I ask Cliff, you got Mose and Mike one side, yet I didn't ask, but what happened?
So, Cliff me there?
Cliff eat.
Cliff get?
Cliff get.
Was Haaland there?
Haaland get too.
That are the part where, that are the worst part.
Haaland get.
That are the worst part.
Your whole staff from you. Cut your eyes on it because everybody gets.
And nobody say, make we put this at one side.
I could do it because I did it live. But I asked them on the air. So I did look out for you and mine. But again, you miss out by, I don't know if me taste any of the fish, because Ainsley bring it and set it right next to me, and next thing I know, the man gonna call back with bone digger and tell me that I have to eat this with my hands. So like where the song says, eat it with your hand, eat it with your hand. And I gone off, I know the trick yo.
Chef Ainsley do me all over because I hear that the thing make with our fish where we catch.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's like the sardine that they won't know.
And Haaland get, brother, you sure Haaland get?
I positive. I think I make a picture. I got video. Oh, you know I got video afterwards?
Yeah.
I got video at the host there. At the end of the show, they do the lead, back. When Papa, they try to see if you could have a back, and then you double Papa.
No mention anything. I don't remember. I don't recall.
You do not recall?
I do not recall, sir. So anyway, hey Steve, man, you brought out the entire family. Man. It was good seeing your whole family. Or did they bring you out? I don't know which one, but yeah, it was good.
No, but I'm gonna tell you something. Was my daughter into Garifuna culture and Punta music. Love it. My wife loved that. So this time, even if I never work with Krem, this is one event where we may come out to, because honestly, this might be the biggest Punta Rock celebration for this year.
I want to say I told Cliff I don't feel well, my voice not sound good. But if I don't show up this morning, all the people were ganolas and they say, oh, but we have to go to work. But he could just take the morning off. So that's one of the reasons why I say I have to come. Like, have to come, even though you feel drag up.
Well, you see, I understand that, because the only reason why they couldn't work now that because
you virtual
did at work. And you did at work before me. So
Groove.
If I don't show up there, I look very weak.
Groove. Have a great show this morning, alright?
You too, bro. Respect
yes,
every time.
We go to a final break and come back and close.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Get ready, Belize. The deals are drumming louder than ever at Benny's. On November 18th, for one day only, Benny's is turning up the savings with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event. Find amazing discounts on selected items such as paints, fans, lights, faucets, tiles, and so much more. Plus, get B-Bucks with every purchase. Remember, B-Bucks is free money. So don't miss out. Visit any Benny's location countrywide on Tuesday, November 18th. Drum up some savings this massive season with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
We close at this point earlier than usual. We hope that you all have a safe holiday. That is paramount. That is number one. That is on the top of the list. Come back Thursday morning, healthy and strong, just as we left here this morning. All right. We hope you have a great Garifuna Settlement Day. Enjoy it fully, but no, do it in a way where jeopardize your well-being. Your family need you. All right, and I mean that. Okay. It's okay to have fun. It's okay if you enjoy the vibes, but it's not okay if you don't get back home. All right. So make sure you do that. Got to thank the team, Larry G at Creme Radio, up at XTV, of course, the group, Cliff, and we had Mr. Alexi Belay at the control this morning. As always, stand strong, stand firm. For now, we're gone!
Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Another day is here. Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we